Welcome to Thought for Thursday with Sylvia, a space where we will slow down, reflect, and grow together. Each week, we'll be coming together with some stories, some insights, and lessons that I've been learning in my faith, personal development, business, and motherhood journey. I hope that each week you leave here inspired, motivated, and you leave here knowing that, guess what? You are just in the process of becoming the best version that God created you to be. But let me introduce myself quickly. I am Sylvia. I am a mum to a sweet little girl, a wife, a special needs teacher, and a travel business mentor and coach. I show women how they can start and scale their own success for travel business, helping them to go from having no experience in the business industry to having multiple incomes coming into their household every single month. The reason why I'm passionate about women, because that was me. I was living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to make ends meet, and desperately looking for a way to bring an additional income into my household. And God presented me with a business opportunity through a friend of mine, and it has completely changed my life. So today's discussion is all about the power of yes. One small yes can completely change your life. But guess what? The reason that we sometimes are afraid to say yes is because we have fears that are holding us back. But let's actually dissect a few of those fears in itself. The first one is fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of loss, right? Now, let's actually dissect that. I just wanted to talk about the fear of rejection. I want you guys to think about a waiter. So just visualize that you're walking into your favorite restaurant. You've sat down, you've had the most amazing meal, you are so full and excited. And then the waiter comes and says, "Would you like dessert?" But because you're so full, you say, "No, I'm okay, thank you." The waiter never goes and says, "Oh my goodness, they didn't want dessert. It's the end of my life." No. Because why? Because you are not rejecting them. You are rejecting the cake because, if you have it, you're not going to be able to sleep, or you even might be on a diet. But so often people fear rejection. But I always like to think about that waiter. And every time I come across a situation where I hear the word no, I know that the person is saying no is not saying no to me. They're saying no to an opportunity, or they're saying no to that cake. So that's what has helped me to overcome the fear of rejection. And also knowing that I'm not for everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. And not every opportunity will be perfect for everybody, and that is okay. So I just wanted to encourage someone out there, someone who's had a business idea, a book idea, something that you feel you are called to do. Do not let fear hold you back. Because guess what? God never created us to be fearful. He says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made in His own image. And He created us that we can be able to go and impact not just our lives, but the lives of so many other people. So I just want to encourage you as you're watching this. Yes, you, I'm talking to you. Take that step and say yes. Say yes to that business opportunity. Say yes to you writing that book. Say yes to that date. Say yes to that opportunity that's being presented to you, because you never know where that yes could lead you. I always have this vision. When I started my business, I didn't even know anything about running a business. I was in the worst place mentally, financially, emotionally. I didn't even know how I could actually start a business. But guess what? I knew that God had called me to do something bigger. So when I felt the fear, I went into prayer and I said, "God, this is an amazing opportunity. I'd love for you to take the steps with me." And over my journey, I've been in the business for 5 years now. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. That yes has not only changed my life, but changed the life of 250 other families. But I took the step in faith, right? I took the step in faith. Faith in the fact that God had a bigger vision, had a bigger plan than my one yes. And I always like to say this to my Bible study group that I teach teenagers and say, God wants us to have faith, but faith and action, right? I want you to guys think about taking steps, right? If you take one step and all you have is faith, you will never go anywhere. But if you couple faith and action, you start moving slowly but slowly. So you have to faith that God has brought you into that opportunity for a reason, but also take the action. The first action is saying yes, and then taking small steps every single day with faith and with God. For anybody who's looking to work on themselves, I'm going to suggest a book today. This book is called The 10 Distinctions Between Millionaires and Middle Class. And I just wanted to talk about how impactful it is. It's such a powerful book. I want you guys to read it for yourself. It's only 112 pages and it's actually quite small. So just comment book and I will send you a PDF version of this book because it has completely helped me to change my mindset about how I see myself and how I see the opportunities that are being presented to you. Thank you so much for joining us for our first Thoughtful Thursday with Sylvia. I'm looking forward to seeing you next Thursday, but most importantly, I'm looking forward to seeing what that step of yes is going to lead you. Have a wonderful week.